Are you passionate about birds and looking for a profitable venture? Discover the top birds for breeding that can bring joy to your life and money to your pocket. From the charming lovebirds to the majestic macaws, each species offers unique benefits and potential profits. Whether you prefer the sociable parrotlets, the melodious canaries, or the beginner-friendly green-cheeked conures, there's a perfect bird for every aspiring breeder. Dive in to find out which bird suits your breeding business best and start your feathered journey today. Lovebirds. Lovebirds are worthy tiny parrot to consider. They are not very big, occupying less room than parrotlets, and they breed quickly. Their stature on the entertainment scene is increasing. Typically, lovebirds lay 4 to 6 eggs, which take 21 days to hatch. Usually, the chicks take 8 weeks to wean. For pet lovebirds to form a strong attachment with their owner, Edward suggested keeping them alone. The incessant talk of lovebirds is one of their downsides, particularly if you have several of them. Although they are not noisy when they are together, some people find the constant chatter among them to be bothersome. It cannot, of course, be compared to a macaw or even a conure. Lovebirds, like all parrots, are priced according to whether they are hand-raised, hence docile, or parent-fed, therefore in need of socialization with humans, and also the breed of lovebird. The price range for them is $40 to $250. Costs for your breeding pair range from $80 to $500. Parrotlets. For the most part, parrotlets are solitary birds. They form close bonds with their caregivers and, if they can trust them, with other people as well. They can replicate sounds and words. The cost of a parrotlet ranges from $120 to $350. The price range for your breeding pair is $240 to $700. Although a female parrotlet has occasionally laid up to 10 eggs, they typically lay 4 to 8 eggs. In a year, they can lay 3 to 4 clutches. It takes 18 to 19 days for parrotlet eggs to hatch. The monthly cost of food for each bird will range from 17 tas to 33 tlan. This equates to 0.55 to 1.1 daily for each bird. You should also budget a small amount each month for further veterinary checkups. Every month, parrotlets also need new toys. A monthly budget of $16 to $25 should be allocated for toys. Prices range from $120 to $350 each piece. Macaw. The largest parrots on the planet are macaws. A hyacinth macaw's maximum length is 3.5 feet, has a 60-inch wingspan. Macaws are incredibly stunning parrots. Their feathers can be vivid green, yellow, red, gold, or even white, with a striking contrast that makes them easily recognizable. They commit to one another for life. Each blue and gold macaw costs between $1,200 and $1,500. It will cost $2,400 to $3,000 for a breeding pair. Each hybrid macaw costs between $1,000 and $5,000. It will cost $2,000 to $1,000 for a breeding pair. Each scarlet macaw costs between $2,000 and $3,000. It will cost $4,000 to $6,000 for a breeding pair. Each smaller macaw sells for between $700 and $1,000. It will cost $1,400 to $2,000 for a breeding pair. The amount you paid for your breeding pair is the same as the selling price. Cockatiel. Cockatiels are little parrots belonging to the cockatoo family that are quite popular. The price range for a single cockatiel is $80 to $250, with an average of $150 per bird. Your breeding pair will set you back between $300 and $500. When the chicks are 2 to 3 weeks old, you can begin hand feeding them if that is your intention. Until the newborns are 8 to 10 weeks old and have completely weaned from their parents, it is ideal for them to remain with their parents. The price at which the offspring is sold. The infants may go for between $80 and $250 each. Green-cheeked conures. Green-cheeked conures are adorable little parakeets. The price range for green-cheeked conures is $250 to $500 per, while the price range for the pineapple, turquoise, and yellow-sided varieties is $500 to $800 per. The price range for your breeding pair is $500 to $1,600. Laying of eggs and the duration of incubation. Conures give birth to 3 or 4 times a year. 4 to 6 eggs make up a clutch. The period of incubation is 22 to 25 days. The price at which the offspring is sold. The price range for each one is $250 to $800. When green-cheeked conures reach 8 to 10 weeks of age, they are ready to be sold or taken from their parents. Canary. One of my favorite songbirds is the canary. They are beautifully colored in yellow, red, orange, white, gold, and the rarer blue. Each bird costs between $25 to $150. It will run you about $300 for a pair. After about 28 days of being with their moms after hatching, the young can be securely taken from their parents to be sold. The offspring can be sold for $25 to $150 each. Budgie. A lot of people are unaware that budgies are parakeets. Budgies come in two distinct sizes. English budgies reach approximately 10 inches in length and weigh between 1.6 and 2.2 ounces, while American budgies reach approximately 7 inches in length and weigh between 1.1 and 1.4 ounces. Budgies range in price from $10 to $35 per unit. Your breeding pair will therefore run you between $20 and $70. At 7 weeks old, budgies can be taken from their parents and sold. The offspring may be sold for $10 to $35 each. Zebra finch. Finches come in a wide variety and are all quite beautiful. Zebra finches are the most often used breed of finches for breeding. They are an easy breed to breed and a very resilient breed. Don't undervalue the importance of smaller birds. Because men want to spend time with other men and women prefer to spend time with other women, it is advised to have one male and one female. They are lifelong partners. Maintaining a couple also means that the birds won't require a close bond with people. They are not intended to be companion birds for humans. You should budget between $20 and $75 for each bird. Your breeding pair will therefore run you between $40 and $150. At 6 weeks old, the young can be taken from their parents. African Grey. One of the most popular varieties of parrots available is the African Grey. The price per bird should be between $1,000 and $1,500. At a time, African Greys can deposit 4 to 8 eggs. Only 2 or 3 times a year do they lay eggs. It takes 21 to 30 days for the incubation. Never purchase or sell an African Grey that was raised by hand before they are about 12 weeks old and self-sufficient. Every day, African Grey parrots consume between 131 and 263 grams of food, which includes seeds, pellets, nuts, fresh fruit, and fresh vegetables. The progeny sell for between $1,000 to $1,500 apiece. Quails. Originally, quails were grown for human consumption. Depending on its age, each quail will cost between $1 and $5. An older quail should never be introduced to an established group. They might battle for supremacy. Always add younger quails to the group if you wish to add more. The price of your breeding package will range from $4 to $20. Quails are highly self-sufficient. Either the eggs or the day-olds, juveniles, or adults can be sold. Raising quail is fairly affordable. Each bird will cost between $0.04 and $0.09 each day. The progeny can be sold for $1 to $5 per unit. Breeding birds can be a rewarding and profitable endeavor with the right knowledge and dedication. Whether you choose lovebirds, parrotlets, macaws, or any of the other delightful species, there's a unique joy and potential in each. Ready to start your avian adventure? Subscribe to our channel for more tips, insights, and success stories in the world of bird breeding.